music. For other uses, see music, disambiguation. This article needs additional citations for verification. Please help improve this article by adding citations to reliable sources. Unsourced material may be challenged and removed. Find sources. Music News Newspapers Book Scholar JSTOR, October 2021. Learn how and when to remove this template message. Music is the art of arranging sounds in time through the elements of melody, harmony, rhythm, and timbre. It is one of the universal cultural aspects of all human societies. General definitions of music include common elements such as pitch, which governs melody and harmony, rhythm, and its associated concepts tempo, meter, and articulation. Dynamics, loudness and softness, and the sonic qualities of timbre and texture, which are sometimes termed the color of a musical sound. Different styles or types of music may emphasize, de-emphasize or omit some of these elements. Music is performed with a vast range of instruments and vocal techniques ranging from singing to rapping. There are solely instrumental pieces. Solely vocal pieces, such as songs without instrumental accompaniment, and pieces that combine singing and instruments. The word derives from Greek mousike, musike, art, of the muses. In its most general form, the activities describing music as an art form or cultural activity include the creation of works of music, songs, tunes, symphonies, and so on, the criticism of music, the study of the history of music, and the aesthetic examination of music. Ancient Greek and Indian philosophers defined music in two parts: melodies, as tones ordered horizontally, and harmonies as tones ordered vertically. Common sayings such as "the harmony of the spheres," and "it is music to my ears," point to the notion that music is often ordered and pleasant to listen to. However, 20th-century composer John Cage thought that any sound can be music, saying, for example, "There is no noise, only sound." The creation, performance, significance, and even the definition of music vary according to culture and social context. Indeed, throughout history, some new forms or styles of music have been criticized as not being music, including Beethoven's Grosse Fuge string quartet in 1825. Early jazz in the beginning of the 1900s and hardcore punk in the 1980s. There are many types of music, including popular music, traditional music, art music, music written for religious ceremonies, and work songs such as shanties. Music ranges from strictly organized compositions, such as classical music symphonies from the 1700s and 1800s, through to spontaneously played improvisational music such as jazz, and avant-garde styles of chants-based contemporary music from the 20th and 21st centuries. Music can be divided into genres, e.g., country music, and genres can be further divided into subgenres, e.g., alternative country and country pop are two of the many country subgenres. Although the dividing lines and relationships between music genres are often subtle, sometimes open to personal interpretation, and occasionally controversial. For example, it can be hard to draw the line between some early 1980s hard rock and heavy metal. Within the arts, music may be classified as a performing art, a fine art, or as an auditory art. Music may be played or sung and heard live at a rock concert or orchestra performance, heard live as part of a dramatic work, a music theater show or opera. Or it may be recorded and listened to on a radio, MP3 player, CD player, smartphone, or as film score or TV show. In many cultures, music is an important part of people's way of life, as it plays a key role in religious rituals, rite of passage ceremonies, e.g., graduation and marriage, social activities, e.g., dancing, and cultural activities ranging from amateur karaoke singing to playing in an amateur funk band or singing in a community choir. People may make music as a hobby, like a teen playing cello in a youth orchestra, or work as a professional musician or singer. The music industry includes the individuals who create new songs and musical pieces, such as songwriters and composers, individuals who perform music, which include orchestra, jazz band and rock band musicians, singers and conductors, individuals who record music, music producers and sound engineers, individuals who organize concert tours, and individuals who sell recordings, sheet music, and scores to customers. Even once a song or piece has been performed, music critics, music journalists, and music scholars may assess and evaluate the piece and its performance. Contents: 1. Etymology. 2. Art and entertainment. 2.1 Composition. 2.2 Notation. 2.3 Improvisation. 2.4 Theory. 3 Elements. 3.1 Rudimentary. 3.2 Perceptual. 3.3 Descriptions. 3.3.1 Pitch and melody. 3.3.2 Harmony and chords. 3.3.3 Rhythm. 3.3.4 Texture. 3.3.5 Timbre or tone color. 3.3.6 Expression. 3.3.7 Form. 3.4 Analysis of styles. 4 History. 4.1 Prehistory. 4.2 Ancient Egypt. 4.3 Asian cultures. 4.4 Ancient Greece. 4.5 Western Classical. 4.5.1 Middle Ages. 4.5.2 Renaissance. 4.5.3 Baroque. 4.5.4 Classicism. 4.5.5 Romanticism. 4.6 20th and 21st century. 5 Performance. 5.1 Oral and oral tradition. 5.2 Ornamentation. 6 Philosophy and aesthetics. 7 Psychology. 7.1 Neuroscience. 7.2 Cognitive musicology. 7.3 Psychoacoustics. 7.4 Evolutionary musicology. 7.5 Cultural effects. 8 Sociological aspects. 8.1 Role of women. 9 Media and technology. 9.1 Internet. 10 Business. 10.1 Intellectual property laws. 11 Education. 11.1 Non-professional. 11.2 Professional. 11.2.1 Undergraduate. 11.2.2 Graduate. 11.2.3 Musicology. 11.2.4 Music theory. 11.2.5 Zoomusicology. 11.2.6 Ethnomusicology. 12 Therapy. 13 See also. 14 References. 15 Sources. 16 Further reading. 17 External links. Etymology. The word music is derived from ancient Greek musike, musike, art, of the Muses. In Greek mythology, the 9 Muses were the goddesses who inspired literature, science, and the arts and who were the source of the knowledge embodied in the poetry, song lyrics, and myths in the Greek culture. According to the online etymology dictionary, the term music is derived from mid-13c, musique, from Old French musique, 12c, and directly from Latin musica, the art of music. Also including poetry, also, the source of Spanish musica, Italian musica, Old High German musica, German music, Dutch Musik. Danish music. This is derived from the Greek musike, techni, art, of the Muses, from fem. Of mousikos, pertaining to the Muses, from musa, muse, see muse, n. Modern spelling, dates, from the 1630s. In classical Greece, the term music refers to any art in which the Muses presided, but especially music and lyric poetry. Art and entertainment. The examples and perspective in this section may not represent a worldwide view of the subject. You may improve this section, discuss the issue on the talk page, or create a new section as appropriate. October 2021. Learn how and when to remove this template message. This article needs additional citations for verification. Please help improve this article by adding citations to reliable sources. Unsourced material may be challenged and removed. Find sources. Music News Newspapers Books Scholar JSTOR, October 2021. Learn how and when to remove this template message. Music is composed and performed for many purposes, ranging from aesthetic pleasure, religious or ceremonial purposes, or as an entertainment product for the marketplace. When music was only available through sheet music scores, such as during the classical and romantic eras, music lovers would buy the sheet music of their favorite pieces and songs so that they could perform them at home on the piano. With the advent of the phonograph, records of popular songs, rather than sheet music, became the dominant way that music lovers would enjoy their favorite songs. With the advent of home tape recorders in the 1980s and digital music in the 1990s, music lovers could make tapes or playlists of their favorite songs and take them with them on a portable cassette player or MP3 player. Some music lovers create mixtapes of their favorite songs, which serve as a self-portrait, a gesture of friendship, prescription for an ideal party, and an environment consisting solely of what is most ardently loved. Amateur musicians can compose or perform music for their own pleasure, and derive their income elsewhere. Professional musicians are employed by a range of institutions and organizations, including armed forces, in marching bands, concert bands and popular music groups, churches and synagogues, symphony orchestras, broadcasting or film production companies, and music schools. Professional musicians sometimes work as freelancers or session musicians, seeking contracts and engagements in a variety of settings. There are often many links between amateur and professional musicians. Beginning amateur musicians take lessons with professional musicians. In community settings, advanced amateur musicians perform with professional musicians in a variety of ensembles such as community concert bands and community orchestras. A distinction is often made between music performed for a live audience and music that is performed in a studio so that it can be recorded and distributed through the music retail system or the broadcasting system. However, there are also many cases where a live performance in front of an audience is also recorded and distributed. Live concert recordings are popular in both classical music and in popular music forms such as rock, where illegally taped live concerts are prized by music lovers. In the jam band scene, live, improvised jam sessions are preferred to studio recordings.